Hey, what's up, guys? Uh, have you ever been asked if you have a big head? Not size wise, not if your head is big, if you have a big ego, if you're really confident like that, or the opposite, if you don't have it, if you lack a lot of confidence, if you're not confident at all. I ask this because just recently I've gone through certain moments with various individuals that tell me, "Oh man, you're awesome at this. You're great at this. You're great at that. This, that." They gave me a lot of compliments. I received a lot of compliments recently, and a long time ago I would have my head in the clouds and my feet are not on the ground. Like I was just full of it. In other words, that was me a couple years ago. Right now, you can tell me whatever you want, whether you're filling me up with compliments or filling me up with criticism. And by the way, any criticism that comes my way, it always ends up being constructive criticism, even if it wasn't meant that way. But I'm gonna get into that. Whether it's good or bad, I've learned throughout the years how to not let it affect me. And I just want to share this because I know a lot of people go through this, whether they get a lot of good compliments and then have a lot of confidence, but then act as if they're the best in the world, and then the humble part of it goes away. Or the opposite, somebody that's been criticized a lot, that all of a sudden feels cheaper than dirt, feels like he or she doesn't have any value in the world. I just want to share how I overcame those obstacles and basically how I deal with them now. And it's simple. It's a 3-step process. If somebody says, "Man, you're awesome, you're good at this, you're great at that, you're unbelievable, man, you're the best in the world," and all of a sudden you feel like, "Wow, I deserve everything. I'm the best in the world. He said it, she said it. That must be true." If you've ever been in that situation, and I've been there before, and I've been there just recently, and at one point it got me to thinking. At one point somebody said, "Oh man, this guy knows everything," and then somebody else said, "Hey, let's not give him a bigger head than he already has." But my response to that was, "Don't worry, I don't let those things get to me. Whether good or bad, I'm gonna stay the same." But that wasn't the case a couple years ago. You said something like that to me. I'm like, "Wow, man, I'm the best in the world. Let me go post something. I'm the best in the world. Let me tell everybody how people say I'm the best in the world." That was me a couple years ago, and and through experience, through change, I learned that it doesn't matter. It's the one key that I can tell you is not caring what other people think or say. But that's easier said than done. The process that I went to not caring what people say is, they say something good or bad. They say I'm the best in the world. I hear it. I bring it in, I acknowledge it, thank you, I appreciate it, I'm very grateful for that. I let it out. If it stays here, if it stays in here, that's how it's affected. If you let it out, no worries. If somebody says, "Man, you're awesome," you don't hold it in, you acknowledge it, you're grateful for it, thank you, because you probably work towards that compliment, but you don't keep it in you so it lets your head grow bigger and bigger that you won't be able to walk. So if somebody says you're awesome, thank you, I appreciate it, let it in, acknowledge it, let it out. Somebody says something horrible about you. I remember a couple years back when I was fatter, somebody said, "Hey man, you're fat." Oh man, that my world crumbled. And even worse, when I started losing weight and somebody still said, "Hey man, you're the fat one here." Oh dude, that hurt, because I let it get to me, because I received it, I acknowledged it, and I left it there. But now what I do is, somebody says, "Hey man, you're fat," I receive it, I acknowledge it, thank you, I appreciate it, even if they try to hurt me with it, I'm grateful for that, and I let it out. That's how you win. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's a phrase that goes, life is 10% what happens and 90% how you react to it. So if somebody says something good, thank you, I appreciate it, let it go. Somebody says something awful, thank you, I appreciate it, let it go. And like I said, it's easier said than done. but as you go along the way, you're gonna learn. And this is one of the key things that if I could give to anybody, it's not caring what other people think. I would do that for anybody and everybody. And when you don't care what other people think about you or say about you, you're free. You basically cut off those ties, and you can do whatever you want. You're not gonna be affected. So what I want to say about all this is, as you go through life, as you go through your daily routine, whatever you do, if somebody at one point says something awesome about you, basically puts you on a pedestal, you thank them, you appreciate it, you're grateful for it, but you let it go. That thought's always obviously gonna stay in your mind, but you don't constantly concentrate about it all day, like, oh, they said I'm awesome, they said I'm awesome, they said I'm awesome. Because no, it's not worth it, because then you're gonna be concentrated on that they said I'm awesome, and you're not gonna do what you did to become awesome. You get what I mean? It distracts you, it puts you at a plateau. Because the moment somebody says, hey, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you stay there. Don't conform with just being awesome. Conform with keep going. I've heard people say, man, you're awesome, you're doing good, great, this and that. I've heard good things. I've received a lot of compliments, and I appreciate them all. To all of you who've said that to me. But if I stay there, I'm not growing. I'm not challenging myself. I'm waiting for those compliments to keep on coming as I keep on growing, as well as criticism, whether it's meant in a constructive way or non-constructive way. I'm gonna receive it, I'm gonna acknowledge it, I'm gonna appreciate it, and I'm gonna use it to my advantage. Because the moment you give another person the power to control how you feel, you lose. The moment you take that power back, there's nothing that can stop you there. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share this with you. Right now, if you don't follow me, go ahead on Instagram. It's at VECI blog, VECI blog. Follow me there. Facebook as well. You're already there. Like my page, share it. Not for any fame or anything, just to get the message out, because I know people around the world go through similar problems that I've gone through, because I'm not special. I go through the same problems that many of you have already gone through and already know this. But there's people that are on their way going through life that haven't heard or haven't gone through this, or are going through it right now, and maybe they can use this. I would really appreciate if you share, just like if you show it to somebody. Just do your little grain of sand, because I'm trying to do mine so I can help the world become the best version of themselves. Thank you, guys.